Welcome back to more Sip the Tally. I'm your host, Coach Evans, and today we're going to take a look at Donovan Ezeiruaku, edge guy from Boston College. And as you see on the screen, we're going to take a look at some of the strengths and weaknesses from Dane Brugler's The Beast. We're also going to look at PFF's guide and see what they say about Donovan, and then we're going to get into some tape and see if we can see on tape what these guys said in their articles. Let's start with Dane Brugler's The Beast. Donovan's 6'3", 248, fourth-year senior from Boston College. He's 21 and a half. Birthday is September, so he'll be 22 in September right before the season. In the first month of the season. 3-year starter at Boston College. He was an outside edge rusher and defensive coordinator Tim Lewis's 4-3 base scheme. As far as his measurables, at the combine, Arms is 34 inches, wingspan 82 and 3/4, vertical jump 35 and a half, broad jump 911, short shuttle 419, 3-cone 694, bench press 22, no 40 by choice. The strengths from Dane Brugler: a bendy athlete with disproportionately long arms, accelerates well around the arc with impressive body dip. Go-to move is jab step with a slap cross chop to try to open the rush lane. Uses length to chop down and erase blocking hands. Explosive lateral to sidestep maneuver around roadblocks. Now that I know for sure you're going to see in the film portion of it. His little side-to-side wiggle stuff, it's very dominant when you look at film on Donovan. Uses quick swim, arm over moves to blow through tight end blocks. Long reach helps him maintain space in the run game and stay detached on the move. 2-year team captain with a strong football character. Teams love that. Durable. Started 36 straight games before opting out of the 2024 bowl game. Led FBS in sacks per game, 1.38, and took home the 2024 Ted Hendricks Award for the nation's top defensive end. Tied Boston College's single-season record with 16 and a half sacks and joined Matthias Kawanuku, I guess I probably butchered that, as the only player in school history to reach 30 sacks. All right, now let's get into what PFF says about Donovan. Strengths: first step is both explosive and smooth. His arm length can be an advantage and uses it consistently. Maximizes leverage to make up for lack of weight. Good eyes and anticipation for the ball. Very sound tackler with low missed tackle percentage. The weaknesses: tough for him to take on pullers and lead blockers, but I do have a clip showing him taking on a puller and closing that space and not expanding the gap. Pursuit speed and explosiveness are average to below average. Does not convert speed to power in an imposing manner. Now, this chart is one of the things I really like about the PFF guide, and it kind of gives you the percentile of where they rank from the 2024 season. And even though we consider Donovan a legit pass rusher and all that pass rusher, look at his run defense grade. His run defense grade is in the 97th percentile. His run stop percentage is in the 94th percentile. So we've seen the clips of him getting sacks and being bendy and turning the corner with them long arms. And a lot of the weaknesses about Donovan are perceived in the run game. But you look right here, his run game grades are up there with the best of them. So that's sometimes numbers can kind of be skewed and analysis can kind of be skewed. Does he just blow up tackles? No. But he's efficient in the run game. But let's keep going. And we'll get into the tape right after this. But looking at his numbers for 2024, he had 14 sacks, which tied for third in the NCAA. 21, I'm assuming that's quarterback hits. That's first in the NCAA. 26 hurries, which is 21st. Other pass rush wins, 29. He was tied for fourth. Batted balls, didn't have any, and run stops, which is a stat that I like, especially when you're using defensive ends and defensive tackles, more so defensive tackles. He was second in run stops in the NCAA this year. But let's get into the tape of Donovan Ezeiruaku. And again, I know it was a super long intro, but I appreciate you guys for coming back to more Sip the Tally. Roll the intro. All right, welcome back, and let's get started on this Donovan Ezeiruaku film. I appreciate you guys for coming out, man, and staying with me through draft season. Draft is less than a week away, and we're going to be putting them out, man. We're going to be putting them out. This is the first of probably about 3 or 4 you'll get before the draft, so I hope you like and stay tuned and hit that like button. Let's get into it. There's Donovan, number 6 right there, lined up on the outside of 72, but kind of head up on 86. That's that arm over that was talked about in the prelude. That quick arm over that he uses a lot on tight ends. Tight end kind of put his head down, swoop right over it. Now he's able to get in on the tackle. You see that a lot on tape when you're watching just all the plays. You see it a lot. Most of the time it's effective, not every time, but most of the time it's effective. And in this case it was. But that's the arm over we were talking about. Again, on the right side of your screen, on the outside of the tight end. Crashing down. They like they're trying to run some kind of zone. There's the arm over again on the tight end. Same move, just from a different perspective. At a different angle, I mean. Same move, the arm over. And it's not just arms and upper body, it's the feet too. Look at the little skip move to go with the feet to do it. You got to be athletic as heck to do some of the stuff he does. And we'll see more of it, in some of these clips that I got for you. But that's that arm over again that was spoke about in the prelude. Now he's on the left side, outside of the tackle number 70. Setting the edge. That's, saying the run game is probably an issue for him. Look at him set the edge. He pressed the tackle. Watch him stand the tackle straight up. Tackle is straight up, flat back, straight up and down. As an offensive lineman, you don't want to be in that position. He done pressed the man out. And now if 26 decided to get outside, his outside half of his body is free. He can go make a tackle on that. So that's a good job of setting the edge. Now, maybe one shouldn't be there, but maybe he should because of you got these 3 other guys. But look at it. Because he set the edge, look at 45. Clear lane to get in there and try to make the tackle. Now, if he would have let him get outside, 45 probably would have had no shot. But because the edge was set, he had to fall back in, and the cavalry was able to come in and help on the tackle. On your left side of your screen, right there. I forgot I blew him up. Pass rush. Look at the arm over. Not the arm over, the arm chop. Swipe the arm right there. Now, all I got to do is get that shoulder by. The shoulder's by. It's over with right now. All he has to do now is just come flat down the line to get to the quarterback. That's it. And it didn't take long. It's this little arm slap. I get that same shoulder lower and beneath. I'm sorry, not beneath. Underneath the tackle. Now you make a straight line to the quarterback. There, sack. A technician, man. A technician. And, I talked to someone that played with him. They say his pass rush bag is way more than what you saw on tape. Because he can do a lot of more stuff. I like the way he plays zone right here. Kept those shoulders squared. Then realized that the ball carrier had the ball. Then he turned and made the tackle. But did a good job of staying square. And that way, if the quarterback would have had it, he could have made a play on the quarterback. Once you realize the quarterback don't have it, now you come on down the line and try to get in on the tackle. So good job of keeping your shoulders square right there. And not just chasing the cheese. Now, the arm over again. Here it is again. Versus the tackle. The only thing is, the way the guard is blocking out, he kind of jumps right into him. If 93 had took an inside move, Ezeiruaku probably would have had a free range to the quarterback. But because 93 went outside and Ezeiruaku went inside, he kind of jumped into the block, so to speak. But that's that move again. 77 didn't stand a chance. If he would have had more space, he just whooped 77 again. With the little arm over. So on your left side again. Is the 77 still? And this is versus Pittsburgh. I didn't say that earlier, but this is versus Pittsburgh. It's 72. This is a new guy. It's a new guy. Watch him punch the chest. Yeah. And stand him straight up. Not just drive. Look at that. You might want to bring 77 back. I'm going to run through you. But keep in mind, a lot of reports say he ain't big enough. A lot of reports say he's not big enough. You got power like that. It shows. It shows. On the left side again versus 72 still. Good job of taking on the puller. This is the one I talked about. You got the tight end coming as a puller. He recognizes it and wrong shoulders it. And wrong shouldering it spills it right to 45. What it is he's trying to get inside to make sure it doesn't come. Let me see if I can do this. Make sure it doesn't come. I can't do it. Make sure it don't come down here through this gap. So he's going to spill it and make it bounce. And it should bounce right to 45, which is what's going to happen. Because he wrong shouldered it. The back got a cut. And look who he cut to. Right to the linebacker. It's a great job. It's a great job. And actually gets in on the tackle. Great job of spilling. And most of y'all know what spilling is. It's on your right side versus 77 this time. They put 77 back in. Arm over again. And this ain't the same play. It's a different play. This is a different play. That step outside makes the tackle overextend to the right. He comes right back inside with that arm over. And it's so quick. It's so fluid. It's nasty. It's nasty. And now the tackle is just in old snap mode. And he gets I would say a pressure, maybe a quarterback hit. If I'm not mistaken, he led the nation in quarterback hits. I think he did. Yes. I think I said that earlier. Actually, I'm recording this a lot later than I recorded the first part. So I think he did lead the league in quarterback hits. Against the run. Now they try to crack on him with a little receiver. That little receiver might as well not even be. Get your little out of the way. And I'm gonna go make this play. Good job on 6, man. Say he's small, but he don't play small. Make plays in the run game and in the pass game. In the run game again. Look, just using leverage, man. Just using leverage to get inside. This is a different guy. This is number 70. Just using leverage. Gonna get that shoulder just low enough and beneath the tackle. And when he come up, he's past him. And now he coming flat down the line to get in on the tackle in the run game. He understands that he's not the biggest and strongest guy. So he uses, what he's good at as an advantage. Look at the quickness on this. Missed the arm slap, but he understands if I can get low enough and get his hands on my back, which that right hand is on his back. So now the corner's turned already. Now look how he turns his body and go flat down this line. He don't keep going up the field. He's going flat down this line to the quarterback. Sack. And we'll close with this one here. He's right down the middle. Versatility. You've been looking for him on the edge the whole game. Now he's right here in the middle. They're going to try to block him with a running back. You can do stuff like this and isolate him. The running back ain't going to stand a chance. Little arm over on the running back. Got some holding by the running back too. But still, got in on the pressure. This dude can line up anywhere in the front 7, and I feel like can be effective. He can be a vital chess piece to anybody that has a creative mind to use him in different ways. And I think Donovan Ezeiruaku is going to make a fine defensive end / outside linebacker in the NFL. And he definitely, in my opinion, will be picked up in day 1 of the NFL draft, which is Thursday. So I appreciate you guys for coming out, man. This is the film review for Donovan Ezeiruaku. More will be coming soon. Tap in, log in, subscribe if you've not done so. Hit the bell so you can be notified when the rest of this content drops. And make sure you join us on the main channel for the draft megacast with myself, Deep Cover Podcast, Rogue Pod, and Lunch Break Hot Take. So I appreciate you guys, man. See y'all in the next one. Peace and love.